see what's going on here. First things first, let me find my charging port for this. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with gunmetal crystal edge technology screens. I know we're just talking about the simple life a few minutes ago, but let's talk about this right here. Now, the reason why I'm putting so much pressure on this guy at the end of the day, because this is a fellow who basically didn't know how to mind his own business. And I explained to people, you know what I mean? If I'm not talking about you, if I'm doing my own thing, then mind your own business. But this guy has a bad habit of saying we're scammers, we're doing this, we're doing that. It's interesting that all the things that we're supposed to be, this person actually is. So, yes, he had a dummy shopping cart. He was ripping customers off on a product that didn't exist. Keep in mind, we are ordering this product to bring them over here for testing to see if they're legit. And I guarantee you, he is not going to do any of those testing at all. We're going to end up, this is what's going to happen. He's not going to do anything at all, period, because he can't back the products. We're going to buy the products, get them over here, and they're going to fail. That's it. Let's talk about this for here. I was waiting for this website to come on. They were doing some major maintenance and repair on it, and it was down for about a good 4 or 5 days. So I wanted to go in and see if his statement of information due date was the paperwork was filed. Now, I called this branch already and got tons of information about how important it is to have these particular documents already sent in. And the reason why he can't, because he lied on a lot of his documents. Matter of fact, he lied on one of the documents involving the LLC, as he claims his business was open for 5 months, which is definitely a lie. I got to transfer it because I need a printout. Oh, did I print this document out? I think I did print this document out. I think I did print that entire document out. Let me do something for a minute. Oh, that's the email. That's for the second charges. I know, Jamie, you want me to go away, but I'm not going to go away. See, I told you not to open up the Pandora's box. We start digging in your stuff now. So you don't have a license to have an LLC. In the state of California, that's a lot of trouble. Your license is expired. It's still showing expired. When you popped open your website, and we know why you did it because I was saying that your site was gone and it's that and the other, and you had to try to save face. You should have kept that website buried. So right here, as you can see in his documents on his LLC, right there, you see that little due date right there? He's supposed to have some very important documents sent in. And because he doesn't have those documents, that means he has an expired LLC, which he's not supposed to be using at all, period. So the fact that you are running a business and making a profit on an expired LLC because you don't have the documents needed to actually obtain this license, this can get you in a lot of trouble. This is why you don't do business with Jamie. Jamie will rip you off. Not only would he rip you off on products, not only is he a big scammer at the end of the day, and not only is he does all this dirty stuff in the day, but his paperwork for his company is not legit. Let's go over here. I'm going to pull up this history over here. It's not the filing date ID we pulled up. Oh, it's a control ID. Let me see. We have it over here. Last digits on this one is 0476. What do we have on this one? 0476. This is also the document right here. Let's go to download that file right there. Let me see. Bring your documents up. There we go. This is the document I was looking for. I need to forward this to my. Right there. Let me see what we got going on here. Now, keep in mind, this is not because you do dumb stuff all the time about us. This is because if you're going to go on here claiming that your product, your company is legit, and you're going to be lying in the camera, and you'll hear you lying in the camera all the time about how your documents are legit, and how you're doing things by the book, and everybody else is not doing anything right. We're not real companies at the end of the day. Well, all I have to do is just go in and just dig up your paperwork and see what's what. And that's what I can see here is that, all right, this is the person we need to actually get involved in contact with. Because you're the main person want to run your mouth. Oh, there's their number right there. I was looking for this. All right, I need to make a copy of that document. I need to call and contact these people right here. Anyway, you are operating, again, on an unlicensed, your LLC has expired. So that due date that popped up for that Secretary of State and niggas from California basically requires you to have that document and at that particular time. That's why it's in red, because he failed to file that information. So that means you are running right now, your LLC is not real. The fact that you're coming on YouTube and you keep calling yourself LLC, you at your website, you can't do that, buddy. You don't have one. You're missing documents, very serious documents that they're going to request. And guess what? Your business has not been around for 5 months. Your business has been around longer than that. So now they're going to dig back even farther and say, where did your business start at? Because they're going to ask you that question. When did your business and where did it start? When did you start making money? That's what they're going to want to know. That's why he's terrified. Look at this right here. Another document we pulled up on Jamie. We showed you this right here. We lied on his documents and stated that his business had been running for 5 months. So what he tried to do is he tried to make a brand new company and try to say this company was running for 5 months. You know the problem you have there? The problem you have there is that your website, when you first developed your website, it says 2019. I think 2019 or 2020, around that. Yeah, around 2020 or 2019. That's what it says. That's when you started your other business, and your website is under 1176, which is 1976, which is your date of birth. We know all that. We know your age, all that stuff. We know everything about you. Yeah, we need all that stuff. I had an investigator go through some stuff, so we know little key things, all that stuff. We know everything there is about you. But the one thing I do know about you is your business practices are very faulty. You lied on your forms right here, saying you were 5 months. You're missing a lot of freaking information between here and when you first started. And then you can't basically file those documents, because what Jamie was hoping was when he filed for that LLC, that was the end of it. That's the end of it. They'll never bother me again. That's the end of it. No, California is different. They require everything. It's something every 6 months or something they require. They're the only people that require it. No one else is required. Only the state of California requires it because they changed the rules about it. So now they're asking for information that you can't give them. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to dig into your financial institution, which is PayPal. And they go, how far back was this guy making this money? There you go. That's why he never went in. Let me get this straight. He went in and reactivated the website, but he never went in and took care of that, this statement of due. He never took care of that. You know why? Because he doesn't have the paperwork. He doesn't have it. That's what I was waiting for. I was sitting there looking at the site. Oh, the site's down. And the minute I came in, I typed in, I said, oh, shoot, site's back up. And there I looked over and I go, oh, he never filed his paperwork. It's still never filed. So your business is a sham. It is. It's a house of cards. That's what it is. You don't have a business at all, period. And you're operating under an expired LLC. So I'm going to put that little number up there, his filing number. We'll be contacting this branch right here. This is what I was looking for. That's why I need to get access in here, because I need to contact this branch. Can I copy and paste this? Or can we just make a... Yeah, I need to copy and paste this. Now, why am I doing this? Because again, the reason why I'm doing this, Jamie, because you got a habit of saying some real nasty stuff about me and saying that my business is fake, it's not real, it's not this, it's not that, and all that and the other. And here it is, your business doesn't exist, it's not real. That's why I'm exposing you for the person that you are, which is a liar, a thief, and a con artist. Trying to make people believe that your business is legit and to buy from you. And he got on there and set up his website, came back on the website, changed out, put some pretty pictures in there, and then started ripping people off all over again. But this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that site to come back up so we could see whether or not he basically went in and filed his paperwork, and he never did. So that's expired. He was supposed to have that paperwork in by 8/20/23, and it's not there. Supposed to have it 6 months with the time of the filing date. So now what do you got to say for yourself? You want to make claims, you got a business, you got a company at the end of the day, but you are missing documents. These are very serious documents. On top of that, you lied on documents, which means you committed perjury. Because we all know, whoa, shoot. Man, I didn't even know you were there. Sorry about that. Sat on my cat by accident. We all know your business didn't just start. We all know that. So, again, who in their right mind is going to slide a credit card or do business with this guy? At the end of the day, no company, nobody will touch you with a 10-foot pole because you falsified documents. Do you know that a company would never contract you because they run the risk of getting sued? Anybody doing business with you run the risk of getting sued because your documents are not straight. And on top of that, you committed perjury. But just wanted to come in here, and I wanted to see if he went in and did the paperwork, and he didn't do the paperwork. He bragged about his website opening it up, back up again, and then continue to rip off his customers. Let me show you. Let's go pop over to his website. I know he's going to be ranting and carrying on. Who cares? We don't acknowledge him. We don't talk to him in the message board. None of that. So this is the website I'm talking about. I'm going to warn you, do not buy from this individual because his website is nothing but a scam. There's the website right there, branding the LLC. As you can see, that's expired. Let's go take a look at this paint. I'm going to show you his paint. Even his SKU numbers. His SKU numbers don't even match the product. So if you buy the product, he can't even do an inventory check because, again, they don't match. Anybody can do this. See that number right there? All you got to do is take this, copy it, go to Google, hit your search. There you go. Comes up under glasses, comes up under something completely different. You know why? Because Jamie don't care. Jamie didn't care about, when he built his website, he didn't care. That website was only designed to take your money. He didn't even go in there and basically update his SKU number. That's all. He didn't even update them. He left the original ones in there that came with the website. That's why this is popping up instead of his product. That website was strictly designed to rip off people. That's all it was designed for. This is the what's it? The fake product. That's the CROW CINEMAX mix. And we're going to have that down here for testing. If he doesn't have that testing done, he has 1 week to get that testing done. If his testing is not done, his stuff will be down here. His stuff will be down here for testing. I'm not joking with you, Jay. I'm dead serious. Your stuff will be here. Everything you have on your website, we will buy and unbox it. Your stuff is going to get tested. And that Amazon slip silver that you didn't do the test on, I'm going to do that for you. So you better get those tests done. You got 1 week to get it done. I got the money sitting in the account all ready to transfer to my people, all ready to come pick up. Now we got to pepper this out. We can't do it in one hit because he's going to figure it out. You know, it's sad that I have to say that. You know, it's really sad. I'm sitting there saying we have to be careful how we buy this because he may find out and cancel it. Isn't that sad that I actually have to go through this? Can't go to his site and buy it and have it shipped here. No, we can't do that. Can't do that at all. As a matter of fact, I'll buy one and then watch the order get canceled. Guarantee you it gets canceled. Because you don't want to send me back anything that's not right, Jamie. You got 2 accounts of post office fraud. As a matter of fact, my documents will be here shortly. Once my certified documents get here, I'll open them up and I'll show you what's in those documents about what he's being charged with. 2 accounts of post office fraud. You want to make it 3? So what he'll do is he'll cancel the order. That's what he'll do. Now, let's come out of this. I'm going to go back over here to this site. I know you're in the room, Jamie. You were in here. I know you popped in here. Let's go over to this stuff right here. We're buying this. I definitely got to see what this stuff is at the end of the day. I think this is probably the first one I'm going to order. Now I'm not going. I can't say the order line. I can't. If I say the order line, he'll figure it out. See, I got to go through all this mess. Let's go look at the SKU number on this. Let's see where this comes up. Let's copy this. Let's go over and paste and see where this comes up. Under a hoodie, because we done this one, a hoodie. This was the original product that was on the site before he changed it over to his when he bought the templates. That's what it was. He was just too lazy to go in and change it. All right, this is the product right here, right? Let's copy and paste this whole product right here, and let's see if we can find it. Let's go pop over first. Let's go to his channel, see if he has it. See if he has any videos on his channel. First, let's go to, let me see, I need to pull up a YouTube on here. I'm just going to grab and put this in here, see what we come up with. So you can see that I typed in the exact same thing he had on the website. So you see I'm not doing anything dirty or dishonest. So let's go see if we can find this. Nope, nothing. There's no video demonstrations, there's nothing. It should be the first video that pops up. Anytime you do a test on any of your products, it's always the first video that pops up. You know what pops up? CROW's advertisement to scam people, telling people to go in and buy this product that doesn't even exist. You want to see the video? I'll show you the video. In the video, he doesn't even show the product. In the video, all he does is show his website is up and going. That's it.
All right, guys, quick video, really quick. I've been getting a lot of orders offline, and I just decided to open it up. I'm opening back my website for the holidays only until January 1st. But just type in CROW CINEMAX, do a search, it'll bring you to this, and then once you're right here, click it, and it'll take you to my website right here. Don't pay attention to this right now, it'll display right now, but go to shop. All right, just go to shop really quick, and then everything's there. All the prices have been modified to $50. Everything, even my Frankenstein, which I call it CROW's Super Alpha Cinemax. All right, that's a dark one. All right, thank you guys.
Now, even CROW's Alpha's new mix, CROW Super Alpha Cinemax. First things first, it's not super. That abbreviation stands for superior, and it's Alpha, not the Alpha of the car, Alpha Romeo, actually Alpha and Roman Greece. I know you try to do something like us at the end of the day, but you failed miserably. It's not super. That doesn't stand for super, supreme. But anyway, let's get back to this. He just sat there and said it's supposed to be a new mix that he made, but there's no evidence it exists. There's nothing there. So what he did was he's trying to make fast money. He said until January. What's going on in January that basically he can't have the website open that long. He's trying to make fast money as fast as possible. I don't know what he's up to, but he's up to something dirty. So he sat there and said until January. And he said it's new mix. Now, it's funny, we can't find any pictures. We can't find any demonstrations on this product. It doesn't exist. You said until January, we'll have your stuff before January. I'll give you that. Mark my word, we'll have your stuff before January. So now we know he's running. I don't know what he's running to, but he's running.
I'll see you. All right, guys, quick video.
So do not buy any products off the website. Don't buy anything off his website. You can see his website is faulty. He's already under an investigation. He has documents that he can't basically back up on his product, and he said until January. So I don't know what's going on, but he has documents he can't pull. His LLC has been expired. He has lied on his documents, which means he's committed perjury. He has products on the website, as I said before, that are scams. Right now, he should be doing a test, getting ready to do tests on the products to prove that they're not house paint. And I told you, he's not going to do this at all, period. All the more not to buy from him. The CINEMAX is house paint. The Metallica 2.0 is house paint. The Personal Mix is house paint, as you can see in his video demonstrations. And the new product, again, doesn't exist. It's something that he put on the website. There's no test, there's no demonstrations, there's no product review, there's nothing there because it's a product that doesn't exist. Do not get ripped off.
To open it up, I'm opening back my website for the holidays only until January 1st. But just type in CROW CINEMAX screen mix, do a search, it'll bring you to this. And then once you're here, right here, click it and it'll take you to my website right here. Don't pay attention to this right now, it'll display right now, but go to shop. All right, just go to shop really quick, and then everything's there. All the prices have been modified to $50. Everything, even my Frankenstein, which I call it CROW's Super Alpha CINEMAX. All right, that's a dark one. All right, thank you guys.
Now, he said it was modified. It's a new product. Let me explain something to you. Anytime you take a product and you remodify it to something else, you have to show video demonstrations of that product. What he's trying to say, oh, it's the Frank. We changed that name over to Frankenstein. So it's not something new. It's still the Frankenstein. If it was something new and you modify it, then where's the new paint at? Where's the pictures? Where's the demonstration? There's nothing there. Pictures that you are displaying in there are basically pictures that the Frankenstein was supposed to be producing, which it never did. The specification sheet, that's from Frankenstein also too. So there's nothing there. There's no videos. There's nothing there at all on this product. This is it. This is all you got. There's nothing there. So like I said, scam shopping cart. Don't put any money into it. Don't buy it. You're getting nothing but house paint. We're going to buy the product. We're going to get it down here, and I'll show you it's nothing more than just house paint. Save your money. If you're going to be doing a gray paint at the end of the day, you can make the free products we give you for free. You can go on YouTube and you can make those, or you could just basically just go to Home Depot, Lowe's, Sherman-Williams, or any one of those. Another key thing to know, that the reason why those products are nothing but house paint, we gave him 1 week to test his products to prove that his products are not matching house paint products. And guess what? If he gets the test done, I'm curious to see, but I doubt he's ever going to do it. He's not going to do it at all. And that's all the more not to buy from him. Now, I'll waste my money and I'll go buy the product and bring it down here. And I'll show you. Again, don't even bother with it. You're just basically getting scammed. But as you can see, there's no videos on this at all. This product doesn't even exist. If we go over here to, oh, wait. Let's go to the channel. I'm going to pop over to his channel. Let's see if we could find the product in his channel. Can't find it here. Let's go directly to the channel. All right, so we're going to go over to the channel. We're going to go to the search bar right here. Oh, this channel doesn't have any content. He wiped his, oh, wow. He wiped his freaking YouTube channel. Did he wipe his YouTube channel? Oh, okay, he didn't. It's the home page. Okay, I was about to say, I know you didn't wipe that channel. Let's go over here and let's have a look. This doesn't have any content. All right. I'm trying to hide things at the end of the day. Let's go over here and have a look. Where is this product at? So I went straight to his site. This is CROW's site. I typed in that product. It's nowhere to be found. So what Jamie's trying to do is trying to make money really, really fast because something is going wrong. Something is happening over there. He's urging people to go in and buy. I'm getting all these orders. You're not getting any orders. No one's contacting you. I'm getting all these orders in. Nobody's getting. People know right now, unless people are basically just stupid at the end of the day, they're going to go through a website, slide a credit card through a site that basically clearly shows it's a scam. Majority of the products you have on there are have videos of you making your products matching house paint. Who's dumb enough to do that at the end of the day? It's bad enough the customers already got ripped off, feel bad enough already. And then it's showing that you have LLCs that one on your document, you committed perjury, and the other one, your LLC, is expired. That does not look good for business. That looks extremely bad. Website went down for quite a while and then came back up like you're trying to dodge something. And then you got this product that you brought up. You said it's supposed to be a modified Frankenstein. Anything you design that's modified, it has to show videos of why it's considered to be a modified product over the original product. You have to show a difference. There's no difference. There's no videos, no pictures. There's nothing on it. So you said until January. So we're going to, that's the first one we're going to pick up. We're going to pick up that product and we're going to put it against Network Grade 773. And I guarantee you it's going to match 100%. If it's a dark gray version, then guess what? We got Bullseye Primer. We got several different dark versions. We've got something called, what's it called? Software Gray by, is it Benjamin Moore? Sherman Williams. Yeah, they make Software Gray. They're dark gray products. They'll match with no problem whatsoever. So there's no videos of it. This product doesn't even exist. Just Jamie trying to make money as fast as possible because something's coming up. So we went to the channel. We couldn't find anything. Only thing we could find is basically the video from pushing people to go buy this product as fast as possible from him. And as you can see, it still carries the Frankenstein, I don't know what you call it, product information summary sheet. That's been there 5 years. That's been around there 5 years. Let's go check this real quick. Let's go over here to, go pop over here. Let's see if we can dig it up over here. Nope, just us. We're the only ones that come up on it. Because we're the ones that exposed him on his product. And he should have something here. There's nothing here. This is all us. Warning people to stay away from that product. You get scammed again. Just like when he sat there and said that the Frankenstein was not ambient light rejection, came in and changed the title of it, saying that it's not ambient light rejection. We have the original video that said he said it was. And at 143 in the video, he claims it to be ambient light rejection, but it's not. It's the stuff you got to deal with, people, at the end of the day. Do not buy products from this individual. Product doesn't even have a proper SKU number attached to it. Site was just set up to rip people off. He didn't put no time, no effort into the site. Show you this again. Why you do not purchase from this guy at all, period. You don't buy from him, you don't purchase from him. Because you will get ripped off. Keep in mind what his shipping policy says. His shipping policy clearly states, and he didn't even think of it. He sat there and talked about, oh, go buy, I got people coming to buy. No one's buying. No one's buying. Your shipping policy is designed to rip off customers. You stated if a product lands on your property, on their property, they can't return it or nothing whatsoever. And not even exchange, not a thing. We do exchanges all the time. Can't even exchange it. If you open it, and of course you're going to open it, then what? Then you're stuck with it because, again, there's no exchange. There's nothing there. You're just stuck with it. Just like the fellow who painted it in with a 3500 lumen 4K projector and his screen freaking washed out. Nobody been asking about that product. No one's been asking about that product because everybody knows this product is a ripoff. We got him on Facebook right now. Matter of fact, I got a forum site he's sitting on right now. And people are sitting there watching that video, trying to find some videos. Even your own people who back you at the end of the day, they can't even find videos on it. Nothing at all. They're acknowledging that you're a scammer. Rip-off artist. That's what he is. He's a professional rip-off artist. And I'm not the only person that puts this guy on blast. There's a lot of people who put Jamie on blast. A lot of people for the dirty stuff that he does. But don't worry, it's all catching up. It's all going to catch up. It's all going to become full circle in the courts and out in here. It's going to be all out. Your products, everything. Now, we gave him 1 week. 1 week to test to show his products don't match house paint. You need to basically not buy anything from him until he does the test. And if he passes the 1 week mark and he doesn't do it, well, we'll have it. and we'll do the test. And then what? Now, if you're dumb enough to go out and buy that product after that, oh, we're just going to laugh at you. We're just going to laugh at you. You might as well get yourself a Sharpie and write sucker on your forehead. A permanent Sharpie. Make sure it's permanent, because that's what you have become. Got to rip you off. It's a shame his so-called CROW boys, yeah, they all been plucked and feathered. You don't hear about them at all, period. You know why? Because they all got ripped off. When he did that Network Gray video and his product match, yeah, they just walked away from that. Because they backed his product, and CROW threw them right under a bus. Yeah, picked you up by the back of your pants and threw you under the bus. Just rolled out onto the side with freaking bubble wrappers and everything on you. Y'all talked. I got videos I can pull up. Or I let his CROW boys come in and carry on and act up. Y'all talked all that trash. Now what? What now? Where's all that trash talk we had? Quiet as can be. Y'all don't even pop into the rooms anymore. Why? Because the very product you got sitting on your wall, he ripped you off. How's that feel at the end of the day? I got to be pretty bitter about that one, eh? And then not only does he rip you off, but he continues to rip off people. Look at that. Look at that. Did you see that cloud? The way that cloud was bubbling. Look at this. Look at that. And like I said, it doesn't hurt my sales. I don't care. We give away gray paint for free. Digital crystal screen paint, that product, way better than this product. We give it away for free. There's YouTubers that give away free gray screen paint product. You can find gray screen paint product anywhere. You can go to, and if you don't feel like making it, then you just go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or any one of those places, and you go out there and you buy it from them. If you want to, gray paint is your preference at the end of the day. But if you're dumb enough, at the end of the day, I'll sit there and watch any of his customers show a product and talk about how amazing his products are, and we just witnessed what we just saw. Yeah, you guys are definitely sheep. Definitely sheep. And he knows this, and that's why he continues to rip y'all off, because he knows he can get away with it, and he knows you guys would basically bend over backwards and take it, and that's what you do. Why do you think he continues to do what he does? Because he has people that are willing to bend over backwards. Here, take my money. Here you go. No, you don't need Vaseline. I'm good. And just take it, because you've been taking it all this time. Now, those people who basically don't know much about home theater and they come on for the first time, I feel sorry for them, because if they run into one of these nightmares, they're getting screwed. Sorry, I speak my French, but that's what's going to happen. But those people who know from the door, yeah, you're getting screwed. Now, the reason why I came on today for this, because I wanted, the website was down for at least about 4 days. About 4 days it was down. This guy had a nerve to bring his website back online. This is how dirty Crow is. He had a nerve to bring his website back online with an expired LLC. Documents not completed, falsified documents. And you're going to trust your credit card information in that website? If that's the case, you might go shopping on the dark web. Go pop over there and slide your credit card through there with basically, matter of fact, don't even have a proxy server when you go over there. Go in there with a freaking open IP address. Just go over and type all your information in, put your social security number in, your date of birth, put all that in there. Because you might as well, you did it over here. At the end of the day, you put all that information in. You need to be careful. I'm not going to put accusations, but if this guy's doing slimy stuff like this, man, it's a good thing when your stuff goes through that Wix server, your information doesn't pop up. Your whole credit card, it doesn't pop up at all, period. So you know that you're safe on that. That doesn't pop up. You can see, unless the person gives you the credit card, we don't allow people to give them credit cards over the phone. We don't take that. You have to type it into that machine because then we can't see what it is. We only get the last four and that's it. That's all we see. Thank God on that. Look at that. This is the very last part of the video. He is going through it. Yeah, there you go. Just left it there for me. Let's sink in for you. So when we see his, that's why the Crow Boys dissolved, because they're too embarrassed. Who the freak's gonna get there? Oh, I support this product 100%. I got the CINEMAX. It's the best. Best what? This is the best. What you're talking about? It's a house paint sitting up against it. You know how cheap that house paint is? You can get it at a gallon. You're bragging about this at the end of the day, man. You got ripped off. There's no credit behind any of his work at all, period. So we got a business that shouldn't be running due to the fact that LLCs are expired, lied on basically his company, saying it was only open 5 months, which we know that's not true. I'll put the identification number right here in the bottom of the description. You can go in there and check it out for yourself if you think I'm lying. It says right there, that's the mailing address to his business. That's the address to his business right there. Government agency. You lied, committed perjury. Now you can say, oh, I just started Crow Screen Paint Mix 5 months ago. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You have your whatchamacallit, the website you're using on the Crow 1176 also matches your emails, and they're also hitting on receipts. It's the same thing. If you have a business and you're opening up a whole new business, it has nothing to do with the old business at all, period. Because then there's going to be a problem there. It's going to show that you're actually using both of them. So you can only use that one. That's why when they rebrand a company, they get rid of everything. They get rid of uniforms, anything that has to do with that company, get rid of it. My ex, when she worked with American Airlines, basically they rebranded the company. So they weren't even allowed to wear the original uniforms, which they liked better than the new ones, but they weren't allowed. And they would get cited if they get citations, and they got caught wearing. I mean, if you was wearing a hoodie, anything, even socks, didn't make a difference because they rebranded the company. So they want nothing to do with the old part of the company. They rebranded everything. So when they rebrand, they don't touch anything. That's discarded and gone. You can't go in and say that I rebranded my company, but you're still using stuff from the old company. Your website should have had, instead of being 1176 at screenpaintmix.com, it should have been at CROW's What you has it? I forget the name of that thing. It probably, yeah, it's right here for me. CROW CINEMAX Mix LLC.com. Should have rebranded everything, but you didn't do that. And this is where you got yourself in trouble. Because then I can show proof at the end of the day, or anyone can show proof. Anyone can show proof that you're intertwining the two companies together. And you can't even sit there call them a company at the end of the day because they're not even that. All right. I'm going to put that number there for you. For those of you who need to do research, and you need to do research, and you research on me, you need to do research on everybody. Anything you buy at the end of the day, I'm not just saying go after these guys. No, you research my company too. You go look through my website, you look through all my information, look through my video demonstrations. Yeah, that's what you do with anybody. This is why they get mad when I arm customers with stuff like, hey, when you go buy paint, make sure you ask them at the end of the day, can you show me tests of this product being tested before it was sold? Can you do me some, you have any demonstrations on your site showing the comparison of house paint? And they get mad over that. They get heated. All right, let me see. Where are we at for time? I want to get over and jump on this game real quick. That game is really good. Hats in Time, whatever it's called, Hats of Time. Really freaking good game. I like that game. All right, let me go over here. Get that number. When he's connected to a barbecue pit? Wait, when these was connected to a barbecue pit? Let me say something for a minute. It wasn't that one. It was a weird one. Is he still in here crying? Oh, he's still crying. Cut it out. Stop crying. Don't whine so much. This I'm gonna block you for a minute. He cries so much about everything. Jamie, you're mad because at the end of the day, you got outed. That's why you're mad. That's why you're screaming and carrying on, talking about, oh, he's ranting this. Nobody, I'm exposing you. I'm exposing you. If I had no proof to back up anything that I'm saying, if I say, hey, look, his license is expired. Hey, he said his company, he committed perjury, and I have no proof of these things. If I have no proof of your products matching household paints and all this stuff, if I had no proof of any of this, then I would be ranting. Then I would be, what he calls, he's cursing over there, being and complaining. Then I would be. But it's different when I can basically back up everything that I say. So basically, James, let me explain something to you. This right here showing you in the video matching house paint is not real. You live in this delusional, fictional world that no one else can pretty much, I guess, relate to. So this never happened. This video doesn't even exist, right? And Jamie's world doesn't exist. It does exist, Jamie. You match the house paint. And this product should never be on your website. You should never be selling it. Because every time you sell this product to a customer who doesn't know about this video, you rip them off. Do you tell them about this video? Is this video posted to your website so customers can make a decision whether they want your product or the house paint? Is any of it there? Why did the video go missing? Are you ashamed of the video? Are you embarrassed by the video? Are you afraid the video might cut into your profits if you do have any left? For some reason it went missing. You made it to back your product up. No one put a gun to your head. So you did it willingly. All right then. And then you want to get on there and scream and rant in your channel talking about how I'm a B at the end of the day and of all these bad things because I outed you. Oh, you would rather me just be quiet, not say anything, allow you to continue to rip people off. That's what you want. No one say anything because we don't want to upset Jamie's delicate ego and we don't want people to know these things. So let's keep this all quiet and allow him to continue to rip people off. No, the world doesn't work that way, Jamie. It doesn't work that way. You don't get to rip people off. So you will deal with it. That's what you will. And you better have, like I said, in 1 week, you better have those products tested. Because if you don't test them in 1 week, not only will your customers know that you are afraid to do this because your products don't work, because you'll prove it, but we'll make sure we'll seal that nail in the coffin completely because I will test your stuff. So what will it be? Get to work. You got work to do. You don't have no time to be on there complaining and crying. Get the work done. You got things to do. I can come in here, Jamie, develop a new technology, have it fully tested, have it on the market, and crush your product at the exact same time with ease. I'm used to doing this. For your product, yeah, you can't say anything because it's blocked by this. Yeah, your product is fake. What's the deal with this? There's another one on here too. Let me see. Oh, he's behind here. He's upset. He's behind. He can't go anywhere because he's behind here. And he's mad because he got blocked off. Anyway, look, man, this is what it comes down to. This doesn't exist. We went to your YouTube channel. We can't find any videos on it. We went to Google. Can't find any videos on it. It's a product that doesn't exist. If you're telling people it's an upgrade version of the Frankenstein, show it how it's an upgrade version. There should be videos on it. Something. It should be something on it. There's nothing there. So all you did was come into your website, put a little label on it, didn't change anything, nothing at all, because you didn't even come in and spell deliver correctly. Nothing. You just kept all the misspellings, didn't care. Let's just throw this in there and they'll buy. And I'll go in and say, hey, buy as much as you can from me, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. This is all fake. All right. He's going to get fined. They're going to fine the daylights out of him. I call the office. I want to know what the repercussions would be if you basically failed to meet the criteria of these documents. What would happen? It's pretty bad. It's really bad. And then when they go over that application, they go look at those documents, you're going to find out you were around longer than 5 months. You're going to really start digging through your stuff. The IRS is going to get involved real fast, real quick. You got a lot of government agencies coming on top of you, man. There's criminal charges popping up. There's a couple of sites right now online that are going through his website. They're going right through his website because Jamie's been accused of fraud, not by me, but by a couple of other people have claimed that basically filed fraud against him. So I'm not the only one that's attacking him. There's a lot of people coming after him because Jamie did a lot of dirty stuff. And you got 2 counts of mail fraud, buddy. 2 counts. Those documents are done. So you're finished. Next year, you're not going to be around next year. You're not going to be around. You're going to be in court trying to stay out of jail. That's what's going to happen. And then you got to pay back some money. You got to pay back some money to Frankenstein. He just said that in the video. He said Frankenstein. He just announced that it was Frankenstein. Yeah, you made money off a product and didn't pay out royalties on the product. So there's a lot of things. I think that the problem with Jamie is Jamie thinks, and this is how Jamie thinks how the world actually works. He thinks because documents are filed against him, he thinks it happens overnight. No, it takes time for all these documents to go through because they have to go through certain procedures and everything has to be done. And, certain things have to be done. And then when all those documents are done and they all finally come to a head, then you'll start seeing law enforcement officers and process servers pop up at your door. Remember when I filed for the CCP? I filed for all that paperwork. And then you kept running your mouth and running your mouth and running your mouth and running your mouth and talking all this trash and then a process server popped up on your front door. It served you. And you were too scared. You talked all that trash on camera and you hid behind your wife because the process server sat there and told us that he never came to the door. He hid behind his wife. And his wife was none of her business to begin with because she had nothing to do with it. But she was afraid to open up the door because Jamie was going to get served. But don't worry, you're going to go through that again. Because we're setting up again. We're going and we're following another set of copyright infringements. That's why you went on your website and you removed all the pictures. Did you know that? He moved all the pictures off the website because he's afraid. Jamie talks a lot of trash at the end of the day. But if I was ranting at the end of the day, you would say, oh, he's ranting. No, but if I was ranting and I had nothing to back it up, yeah, then I'm ranting. Then you got me. You got me at the end of the day. I'm just in here just talking crazy stuff. I got no way to back it up. But I do have to back it up. It's right there. You're just mad because you're being outed. That's what it is. And people are contacting you because they're questioning you. That's what it is. No one's contacting you on orders. People are questioning you about basically about everything that I'm saying. They want you to tell them that this isn't real, but it is because the documents are right there for everybody to see. I'm going to put this up here for you people. I think this is where you go to do the search for his LLC, and you will notice you'll see something called Statement of Information Due Date. You'll see that basically it's in red because it expired. Jamie never filled in the documents, and that means that his LLC has expired. Also, too, I'll put up the number for his filing number. In his filing number, you will see that basically it says he started his business in 5 months, which means he lied. If you're going to lie in your business, Jamie, you're going to lie on everything, which you usually do. If you click on here, click on this, and you go over to the bottom where it says View History, you will see the full detailed document. You'll come over here. It'll ask you to download. That's the ID number. It'll request a download. You go download the file. It's going to pop over here if you have it over here on your computer. And there's a document right there. That's its full document, all information right there. We'll be contacting them tomorrow. Now, once my documents come back from the post office, or certified documents come back, and we have basically showing that there's enough evidence, and there is more than enough evidence to prosecute you for court, we will submit those documents over to PayPal to begin the termination of your PayPal account, over to Wix to begin the termination and permanent ban of your website, and any other organizations that you were doing business with, you'll be terminated. Because that's a very, very, very serious charge. We also, too, will be submitting those charges to the criminal charges, showing you that the courts that we had to file 2 different accounts of post office mail fraud where you ripped me off, try to rip me off. And PayPal will vouch that you did lose the claim. All right, people. Well, let's see. Nothing more. I don't think there's nothing more because I was just waiting for the 4 days to pass to get in and see whether or not his LLC was legit. You got the 1 week. So let's see if he can basically back his products up. If he can't, well, other places you can go. I think where's that fellow who has that free screen paint product on here? Let me see. Gray screen paint products. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And Parte, you have not been left out. Your product will be ordered. I'm waiting for October the 23rd. You said that product was going to be available, right? So we will be coming to get it. October the 23rd, right? I'm going to be in there to buy. Now, if you cancel any orders that come through, they will let me know they were canceled. And that will tell me at the end of the day that those were the only orders that went through your website. How would you know? If you're getting tons of orders, you would never even know who's who, right? So how would you know it would be us? If we're the only orders that went through and we said we're going to place orders and those orders got canceled, that clearly shows that you weren't getting any orders to begin with. All right, let's see what happens. I want the black version. Oh, I can't wait to get the black version. You have no idea how bad. I've never seen a screen paint that don't work with ultra short throw. It's unheard of. That's unheard of. What could cause screen paint not to basically work on ultra short throw? That's weird. That's really freaking weird. So what would cause that? So that's why I got to dig into that, because he really didn't put any information on that. Most people say, okay, you can't use it with this, and this is going to be the repercussion if you do so. Like when we do tart PVC, we did in the demonstration. If you paint this stuff, what's going to happen is when people want to take it outside as a screen, if you fold it up, it's going to crack, it's going to peel. It doesn't work well with this tart PVC. If you take it outside and water hits it, the paint slides right off the surface. That's the effect of what's going to happen. But he never really explained why it can't be used with ultra short throws. Why can't it be used with ultra short throws? What would happen if you used with an ultra short throw? Now, if you use the certified screens, the ones that say that don't work with ultra short throws, it doesn't work. It will actually go dark, and it will actually state this will happen. But the certified screens they have designed for ultra short throw, they're designed for ultra short throw. That's why anytime I use any one of those certified screens, if it says no ultra short throw, we don't go near it with ultra short throw because they stated it wouldn't work. And they told why, but he never said why it wouldn't work. So I'm curious. I got to find out for myself now. That's why I want that black paint over here. Now I want to put that against everyday black paint. Gray. Because I'm curious which one would show better. That's what I'm curious about. Definitely taking it outside. I want to definitely see that. It is. Every video, sitting in it. Jamie, are you in the dark 24/7? I'm going to tell you something. Just rebrand your stuff and call it CROW's Vampire Paint. I should call it. Call it CROW's Vampire Paint that has to be used in the dark. I used to put a little vampire up there, you know what I mean, with the teeth coming out, the fangs. Call it vampire paint. Because you're in the dark 24/7, man. You're literally you're always in the dark. You get a chance to see my 168-inch massive 235.1 levitating screen. And guess what? You know how much light comes through a garage door? It's a ton of light. My screen's massively huge. That screen's going to absorb because it's going to have that technology. We got a special technology for that paint. And it's going to absorb all that light and produce that image. Because I got a lot of people who had turned their garages into man caves. Yeah, a lot of people. And this is going to make me a lot of money. Actually, me being in the garage, got a screen already set up in there. Gee whiz, I just did a demonstration just about every place and any place when you think about it. Literally, because I got people contact me and say, hey, I got my man cave in the garage. And that when that door opens up, all this light comes in. You know how fantastic that's going to be for me at the end of the day? I can say, yeah, I can relate to that because I got one. I'm doing it right now. Ah. And I'll take your product and I'll put it up in here. And we'll see if it basically, when I pull that garage door up, and it will basically take it. Will wash out. It's going to wash out. You can't even pour a Starfield on that stuff. Oh, my goodness. Jamie, let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done. This is how we do it. I love this demonstration. This is the boss demonstration we did. Show that light in the environment. See that bright white wall? Everything that's bright white to make sure that screen pulls as much light as possible. That's a floodlight in there. Now, you think you would survive that at any chance? Could you do that in a demonstration? Could I do this with your product in a demonstration? Will it work? Can I do this? In a 1-quart and 2-quart containers. Look how much more you can add to your home theater setup, to your business. Can you do that, Jamie? You can't. Oh, man. I'm not going to use all your paint because I want to save some of it. Well, no, I can't do that. I got to use all of it because then they'll accuse me of basically tampering with it. You know, that joker is at the end of the day. Well, I'll just buy more. It's only $50. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got a better idea. Hold it for a minute. You know, I'm going to tell you something. This is going to sweeten the pot. This is definitely going to sweeten the pot. Because I got to crush you in this, man. You asked for this at the end of the day. I got to crush you. It's going to happen. You know it. Jamie, you don't test that paint. I'm going to rebrand your stuff. That's what I'm going to do. When I get your product down, I'm going to rebrand it. And I'm going to send it back to you. And I'm going to change the label on it. You don't have any copyrights on all your stuff. I checked everything before we do this. But that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to call it vampire paint. Can we get a cartoon vampire in here? Cartoon vampire. I need one. I gotta design a label. I'm gonna call it After Dark. Oh, which one I want? Which one of these I want? So this is what's going to happen. If you can't back your product up, I couldn't care less if you try to do it to my product. My stuff is backed. I can take my stuff anywhere and back it 100%. So don't care. My stuff is tested. Anyway, but you on the other hand, you can't do that. I can do black versus black demonstrations all day long. It don't make a difference for me. I love doing that. You can't do it. You don't do this demonstration, I'm gonna rebrand your product. I need a vampire, like a really good one. Oh, that's a good one right there. Look at that one. Little tiny vampire head. That's pretty nice right there. I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm gonna make it a little better than what it is. And it's only to be used with the lights out because you can't use it in any place else. It won't work. It's gray paint. It's not gonna work. But I'm gonna add something to it. Make my own version. Now, you could say that, hey, you can't do that because that means that you have to pass all the tests to prove that that is not my product. You don't have any tests. See, My product you've never purchased from me, and you claim to get it from other people. Keep in mind, we go to court, you're going to have to back all that up. You're going to have to prove that these people who gave you this product, that they actually do exist, and you're going to have receipts. And you keep in mind, they can call these people in as in witnesses or whatever. It's going to get pretty hairy in there. So anything you say, remind you, you're sworn under oaths. Don't go in there and lie, because it can get you in trouble. But, you know, I can back my products up. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You know, I can walk in any courtroom back myself. So, yeah, if you say my stuff is too dark and it's unwatchable, well, that would be impossible at 250 inches in a backyard, or basically any place we displayed that screen. If it did exactly what you said it did in your apartment was much darker than all the environments we worked in, yeah, that definitely looks really fishy. But anyway, this is how we do it. I got that stuck in my head. Got to get my groove on. All right, I think I like this one right here. This one is pretty nice. I like that one. Oh yeah, I found what I'm looking for. I want this. This is awesome. That is awesome. Can we get this? Can we get this? Can we get it? Can I get? Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Gonna get the groove on. Yeah, that's what I want. I want this. Save image. Now, if nothing doesn't, we got to push people at the end of the day because they won't do the test. You don't get the test done, you got 1 week to prove your product does not match house paint. If it's not done in 1 week, between here and December, because we can't say when we're going to buy it because they'll cancel orders. So between here and December, we'll get your products down here. If your products don't pass any of the testing and they fail, which we know they will because your stuff doesn't work, I'm going to redesign your stuff. I'm going to make it a little better than what it is, give it away for free, and we're going to call it the After Dark Mix. Got to get my groove on. This is how we do it. Got to push people. We got to motivate them. Got to make them work harder. Maybe he'll do it. I don't know. Let me see. I need right here. Picture forwards. Got to get my groove on. This is how we do it. Now, what test would I? Well, all the tests we'll put underneath are the tests you didn't run under your products. Basic tests you're supposed to do. If you're making all these claims that your projector versus venue, I got a Christie LX 700 that I just got out of storage. It's right over here. That projector is 6,500 lumens. You don't pull up on that thing, there's a problem at the end of the day with your product. That's the venue. They come in freaking Roadhouse cases. That's big boy. 6,500 lumens. So hopefully it runs. No, it's not going to run. It's not going to happen. Or it's a free download vampire. Yes, this is how we do it. Gotta get my groove on. Actually, I knew I shouldn't have watched that. I got that stuck on my head now. Let me see. We're going to call it After Dark. Wasn't that a screensaver for freaking Windows or something? Oh, yeah, it was. It was After Dark. After Dark. Non-ambient light rejection. Screen. Paint. Mix. I think I'm gonna put that under abbreviation 1.1. Now we're gonna put the After Dark versus, we're gonna make the After Dark and put, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna touch his stuff at all. I'm not gonna do that because that makes me just like him. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna make my own After version, great products, and I'm gonna put that against his. Gotta get your groove on. That's her After Dark Vampire paint. This is how we do it. All right, let's go over and grab this over here. I want to open this. Oh yeah, this is how we do it. Oh no, we can't get it. Oh, I'm gonna redesign this. Let me see. Oh, we don't need to redesign it. We just take it as it is. I'm good. It's actually perfect the way it is. And I got labels for this thing. Let me see something for a minute. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wait. Cancel this. Let me see something for a minute. I like that one right there. me see. No, I don't want to run that. That's too much work. Let me see. Gee whiz, are you kidding me? This thing's gigantic. Okay, I would need this little corner right here. I got the medievals in here. Oh wait, are we? A minute, before I do this, where are we at on this one? All right, that's his nose, that's his face. Okay, I want to make sure we're in there on that one. Okay, good. That's his nose, that's his face. Let me go over here and grab this again. Put this here. And then I'm going to put in, let me see. All right, people. I'm gonna put in some real quick. I want to basically enlarge that. Can we enlarge the letters on that? All right. No. Let's see. Rejection. There you go. After dark, non-ambient light rejection screen paint mix. So this is what's going to happen. I'll put a nice little product specification sheet here real quick. I'm going to make my own version. I'm going to put against your stuff when it comes down here. So we're going to do three things here. I'm going to crush you against the original paints. I'm going to put you against my after dark, non-ambient light rejection projection mix. And then I'm going to put you against our stuff. Got to get your groove on. This is how we do it. If you want to check out my after dark, non-ambient light projection screen mix, check us out. Hey, Jamie, I'm going to tell you something real quick. When you have fake customers, we know that your people at the end of the day, they say mix. We don't call ourselves a mix. Formula. Gee whiz. What mix? Making pancakes over here? Make the mix. Mix master. Let's see. Basic. Let's see. Please note. See, for best picture. No, I'm gonna have to do it. I don't feel it's too much work. I don't feel like doing all that in a day. I'm gonna convert your paint into this. So if you don't get the test, you can't back it up. This is gonna be a new product. You've seen I actually took over the CINEMAX. I mean, people after we got hold of the CINEMAX, people don't look at it the same way as to look at your product because we can do stuff with the CINEMAX you can never do with that product. So If you don't, I'm going to reverse engineer your stuff. Fast and quick. And this is going to be a free ingredients. As a matter of fact, if it's free, no, I'm not going to charge anything for it because that means I got to work extra on something I don't want to do at the end of the day. So we just make it a free mix. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a half and half with this. You know the half and half is pretty easy. PPJ, oh, it's so easy. Half of it will be bare silver screen or 1050, and the other half will be PPG. And then we'll just do network grade 773. That's actually a good blend. Network grade 773 half. The other half would be PPG adding silver. I keep telling people, if you're making grade screen paint and you're putting in a couple of tablespoons of silver, you will never see that. You know that, right? You have to do half and half. Half silver, half base, and then you put in we'll do about 2 scoops of black paint. That's what we do. That's all we need. That's it. We're done. We're finished. That's it. That's all we need. Now, I'll show you once we get those darker mixes he claims he makes over here, I'm going to show you how poor the white levels are going to be. They're going to come up really, really dark, very, very dirty. We're going to do a comparison with the white screen. As we do our black technology, we put them against white screens all the time. I'm going to show you how dirty this product is going to come up because it can't read any white levels due to the fact that it's just black and white paint. There's nothing special about it. If your product's special and there's something different about it, when you do a half and half screen that's white, you should be able to blend majority into that screen. If you can't do that and your image is coming up like a black spot, that means your screen can't read white levels. That's why when he does demonstrations claiming to have our products and they come up really dark, that's because it's not our product. It's reacting like everyday house paint would do. Oh, that's something that's going to come up in court, just to let you know. This is how we do it. Because they're going to ask Mr. Bird, how do you know that's not your product? Oh, I'm going to explain that one. I'm going to do a demonstration and paint it all in right there in the courtroom and watch you choke in court because it's going to be a very painful situation to go through. This is how we do it. Now we got, please note, this will not work in an ambient light room. For best picture, I like the other editing. You know, got best picture, use, and the dark at 1000 lumens. Oh, I will show you that too. Once we get this product down here to CINEMAX, we'll show you that on a 1000 lumen projector that his product will pick up at 1000 lumen, and so will house paint. All right, this is our after vampire paint. Now I got to make a whole little storyline with it, all that good stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, ultra short throw works with ultra short throws. Of course it works with ultra short throws. What doesn't work with ultra short throws? Well, apparently his black paint doesn't, so we'll figure that one out later on. Let's go with let's see. Works. This is all free ingredients, you know that, right? I just told you what it's in the ingredients already. Half PPG, half network gray, or whatever, doesn't make a difference. It just has to be half and half the silver, 2 scoops of black, you're done. That's it. Now, Jamie, feel free to make it if you want. You can make it if you want, but I guarantee you won't do it. So, whatever. This is how you do it. Works with ultra short throw projectors. Long, let me see, long and short projectors. Weatherproof. If it's an exterior, it's weatherproof. You know that, right? Like any form of house paint that's converted into screen paint. If it's an exterior, then you can use it outside. But we figured out ways basically how to get around all that crazy without using exterior. It's certainly a little more expensive, but we can't tell you about how to do that. But anyway, let me see. I don't want to say outside. You know why? Because you can use it outside. Just going to be really jacked up. Well, outside you have to use it after dark because it's a vampire paint. All right, after dark non-ambient paint. I'm gonna put this one on red. Let's see what else we got. 4K. Well, let me tell you something, people. When people sit there and say a gray screen is all gray screens are 4K compatible, it's going to show up on the screen. 4K is going to show up on the screen. Let me bust your people. Let me tell you something. Let me break this for you real quick. Any screen is going to show up with a 4K projector, unless it can't pick up any colors, white levels, stuff like that. Now, it'll pick it up, But the performance level is another picture, another picture to paint right there, so to speak. So if you have it in a fully lit environment, any gray paint will register on a 4K. The issue is that when the lights come on, or if it's a well-lit environment, how much of your picture you're going to be able to see. That's what it comes down to. That's it. So when people come here and say, hey, we got a gray screen paint, it'll work with a 4K. Yeah, it'll work with a 4K. Anything will work with a 4K. It's nothing big, nothing new. It's how much of that picture quality you're going to be able to keep once those lights go on, and how well that picture is going to maintain without basically deteriorating. There you go. That's where ambient light rejection technology comes in. It's very important. All right, so let's go this way in there. Sorry, I know. I do apologize. I get so aggressive sometimes when I talk. I literally talk to some people and they're like, why are you so angry? It's just how I speak. You know, I'm passionate about what I do. Got to be passionate what you do, people, at the end of the day. So, Jamie, I got to put the bar high enough. I got to give you a lot to lose in this, because this is going to push you and motivate you to work harder to do this test. Because I doubt you're going to take it seriously. You never do take them seriously. So, you don't do the test. We get your product down here. I'm going to reverse engineer your stuff. And this is going to be your new label on your product. And I'm going to show on camera why this product is better than your product. And then I'm going to give away the ingredients for free with the vampire face on it. And the only way you're going to be able to get out of that nightmare is you're going to have to be able to beat that product, which will match your stuff. And everybody knows the ingredients, which means you can't never do the test. If you do the test to try to beat a product that's free, that just matched all your stuff, and I'm not talking about the fake demonstrations you do, we will actually have your product here with receipts in hand to show that we purchased your stuff. No way you can tamper with it. You can't mess with it. You don't know who's buying it. But when it gets here and your stuff does exactly what we think it's going to do, I'm going to rebrand your stuff. And not only going to rebrand it, I'm going to give out the ingredients on how to make it. So now the only way you're going to be able to fix that nightmare is you're going to have to go against the free product, the vampire mix. And keep in mind, if you match your stuff, this ingredients is free. Oh, there you go. See what I mean? Strategy at the end of the day, locking people in. Lock them in. So we set that bar pretty high. So that means he has to go in and do the test. He hasn't a choice. Now, for those of you at the end of the day think this is wrong for me to do this to him, no, it needs to be done because people got ripped off from this guy. It needs to be done. If I was doing the same thing myself, yeah, I would expect for somebody to put some screws into me and basically make me do things, or I'll get out of the business, do something. I know he right now, yeah, he got to be home right now biting his throat pillow. Like, I hate this guy so much. I hate him. Man, just do the freaking test. What's wrong with you? You ain't got to hate me. Do the freaking test, you lazy. You're so lazy, man. You're so lazy. Your website is lazy. Man, lazy. Okay, now we got, works with ultra short throw, long throw. Let's go with 4K. Do 4K, we'll do 4K. And of course, it's going to work with 720p. 720p, and the 1080p. Now, will this work with venues? No, because the problem is venues generate too much light. You're having problems in an environment that's well lit. What do you think the venue's going to do to it? So he should never have that on there, which we'll show with the 6500 lumen venue projector. Okay, venue 1080p. Oops, wrong up. Now, Jamie, I don't want you to get, I know you think at the end of the day that I'm coming against you because you do dumb stuff all the time. Nah, this is because you need to be outed. You do dirty stuff, that's all. That's the reason why I do this. I mean, the stuff you do that I don't even think about you. I'm working on my stuff. It's just that I was waiting for 4 days to get access to this site to see if you basically, you know, fixed your license, but you didn't. You didn't fix it at all. You didn't do anything to it. That's the reason why I made this video. If you weren't there and your license showed it was legit, I'm like, okay, good for you. What about my business? But it's not. It's like driving on an expired driver's license. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. We got 4K 720p. Let's see. Now, once this product beats your product, when I rebrand it, we're going to say new improve. Let's see, new improve. Let's see. What else we got? Can't say too much. We say fair colors because that's pretty much what it does. Fair colors, colors improve with lights. Well, let's just put down fair colors because that's what this comes down to. It's really fair. Fair. Can't see. Fair. See. Fair. Fair. Right in the kappa. It's not putting kappa there. That's why, if you notice, he didn't make a black product and sell it because Jamie can't make black paint. We saw that in the demonstrations when we gave him permission to make the product. He can't make black paint. All he can make is dark gray. That's all he has. That's his cap right there. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. Now, part 10. I'm going to rebrand your stuff also, but I'm going to make your stuff a lot better. Your stuff is going to be a one-coat application, no instructions involved. It's going to be very easy, very simple to do. None of that bull crap about range gain, blah, 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 blah. And it will be ultra short, though, compatible. I won't make a black version of it because, again, that'd be doing too much. But the gray versions I will mess around with. The black version, well, we can just take house paint. It'll do the same thing. Literally, house paint, black house paint will do the same thing. Yeah. Now, feel free to try to, oh, wait, we already did that already. Now it's my turn. Because remember, I let you guys make my stuff, and you failed on camera, right? Now it's my turn to make your stuff. Let's see how close I get to it. Let me see. Fair color. Oh, we gotta see for the contrast. Fair colors. It's gonna have good white levels, because white levels are good on these. Good white levels. And what about for contrast? Contrast, ooh. I'll put down, because they don't have good contrast. We'll put down low rating contrast. Trying to be honest with you people. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you things that are not true. It's going to have low rating contrast. So let's see if Jamie's paint can beat this paint at the end of the day. Low rating contrast. All right, after dark. This is going to be your new mix pretty soon with the vampire. I'm going to do this. I'm going to add more to this. But I think I'm going to do this right here. The label. I want to change my color to this too. Can we get a red? I'm going to a deeper red than that. Can we get darker red than that? No more darker red than that. I'm definitely going to put this in a bold. And I'm not feeling the whatchamacallit, more goth to it. Nah, that'll do it for me. It's not good. Yeah. Got a medieval in there somewhere. Like a nice medieval. Not really feeling that. What about this? Nah, that doesn't speak of medieval to me. Medieval. Where's that yo and all that in there, man? That looks pretty good, but I don't want that. I want a little bit more medieval. Yeah. Very picky about stuff. I want to make sure it's It's worthy of my time. Even though it's a label I'm having fun with, I still want to make sure it has a little bit more. No. There's golf right there. That doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like what I want. I'll wait to the top, see what we got here. Whew. Things I gotta do. Well, not I gotta do it. I got other things I can do, but I mean, I got the drywall to do and all that stuff on them. But till then, this right here. Ooh, is this really what I think it is? That's pretty good. Still, I want something crazier, man. I want something crazier. Crazier than that. What about this? That looks pretty cool. Oh, I like that one right there. That's pretty cool. All right, I remember it's ink free. That's ink free. I like that one right there. Can I get a larger on this? Okay, now I can see much more better on what I want. That text. Nah, not feeling what I want. I want something like really like kind of a medieval kind. I used to have it in here. Maybe it's under something else, but I want something a little different. If I go someplace else and get something else. No. Gee whiz, like they're freaking whatchamacallit could be much better. Yeah, ink free. Ink free was actually pretty good. I like that one. Nah. Okay, so can you hurry up and get my chair back? Yeah, I hear you. You just growl at me like, "Rrr." There we go. So as I said before, once our contract kicks for the other place, I'm going to basically bring it up that all screen paints need to be tested. I'll take this. This looks pretty cool. I actually like this. This is close about as close as I'm going to get to it, but this is pretty good. I like this one right here. Yeah, I like this. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Can we save this? I'm gonna save this to a document right here. Save as. Bring it over. Where's my other document at? Right here. I need that PC. Let me see. I want it on pictures. My pictures. Where is my document? Somewhere here. Here we go. Okay, I can get around you. What? Lost pictures. Oh, come on. Really? I want this. I can't. I got other places I can go. But I need it under that folder. If not, I'll print it out here. Let me see. So let's see if we can take it. If we can take it. If we can't, then I can always get another one. Makes some difference to me. Let me see if I can grab it. If I can't grab it, I have to go someplace and see. Nope. Let's see. Continue. Yeah, taking it. All right, let me see. I'm gonna look at. Oh, it changed all that too for us. Okay. I wonder if I can go in. Any paper in this machine? Now, for those of you sitting there saying, well, hey, you know what? We want to do business. I don't care. My technology is going through a major chain branch. Don't care. You hope when I hit that chain that we don't decide to make these screens. Well, I'm not doing that. That's not the kind of person at the end of the day. I'm not doing that. I can't do it either. Period. Wait, because I don't want to do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to a major change with my technology because my stuff, again, can pass any test that I can throw in the knee of. And sure enough, the test that I put my stuff through, I know that certified screens don't put their screens under the test. Will be to pass everything with flying colors with no problem. That TV technology is going to be a beast. So I'm good either way. But that's why I can basically do this at the end of the day. But it should be outed. Anybody who feels that what I'm doing is wrong, think, hey, by the end of the day, don't care. I don't have to buy my products in the day, don't really care. My technology is going to be basically licensed and out there on the market regardless. Doesn't make a difference. Because at the end of the day, people are going to buy the best. That's what it's going to come down to. They might not even like me and they'll still buy it myself at the end of the day because they want the best. That's what they want. When people get their home theater stuff, they spend a lot of money for those projectors and stuff and everything. They want the best, and they're going to buy from me because we're going to have the best. So it really doesn't make a difference. But it has to be done because people like Jamie should not be allowed to do the dirty stuff that they do. So I want him to test his products. I want him to do tests, show that his products work 100%, and show that basically he can back his products up 100%. And this is what he should be doing. And because he doesn't want to do this, then I have to make him do it, which means I have to go in and say, look, if you don't do these tests in about 1 week, we'll have your stuff down here. We'll test it for you, and then I'll rebrand your stuff. So he should be doing this automatically. No one should ever do it. No one has to do this to us. No one has to come and say, hey, if you don't do your stuff, we'll rebrand it. No, our stuff is tested. It should be. It's a requirement. It should be done. You know, when you get up in the morning, you go to work, guarantee you probably want everything on your car to work perfectly and you want it to be tested. The last thing you want to find out that something that you purchased for your vehicle, whatever investment that you put into it, doesn't work correctly. We all been through that bull crap already as it is. You buy something like, what you mean the car got a recall on it? How ticked off at the end of the day are you for that nonsense? We got a recall? Like, when did it get a recall? Yeah, because sometimes car dealerships will buy cars that are already damaged. Maybe they've been in a hurricane or whatever, they've been flood, and they'll buy these vehicles and they'll stick them up on the lot. And you get that vehicle and find out that maybe one of these vehicles had a recall on them. And luckily, if you had the car under the warranty, you can go back and get it fixed. Because that literally happened to me and my ex-girlfriend on an alternator on a Honda. When she bought the car, when we went in and got the car, they never said anything about it. And then all of a sudden, the alternator was having all these weird, crazy problems. It wasn't working. The car wasn't flipping over. Steering column would lock in one place. I had to pay money for towing and all that stuff. And then to find out, this car had a recall on it. Vehicles weren't properly tested. So people hate that mess at the end of the day. You paint something on the side of your wall, you could have went to Home Depot and got it. Let me see. I'm going to do this one right here. Oh, I forgot. This is not the printer. Printer's on the other side. I gotta get a printer for the machine. I'll go buy me a printer for this. All right, I'll just basically just put it in the email, send it to the other account, and we'll print up on that side. But at least we got it. But I want to back up on this too. So we got to back up. I gotta send this over to the other file. That's not a problem. Just email it to the other side. But while we got this already, this is all saved in. I'm gonna put this over here. We don't need that. We're good on that. I want to see something for a minute. This one's actually pretty nice too. I like this one. This is the other one. This is free clip art. By the way, so people don't think, oh, you're stealing someone's copyrights. What it says at the bottom of this right here, spot right there. Where we at right there? There we go. What does it say? Clip art library, free cartoon vampire download. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that. It's free. It's free clip art. Got to cover all that because the trolls would be like saying, "You can't take that. You can't have that. No, you don't." Yes, I can. This is all free clip art. Oh, this would be cool. We can put the whatchamacallit right here. Oh, see, this is where my creative side kicks in on this. I want to do something really cool. I want to actually, I wonder if we can do that. That would be pretty hot. But that would just be so much work. It'd be so much work to do that. But it still would be really cool. The containers would be sick if we did them that way. But no, I can't. I can't go. I don't want to put that kind of time into it. That's just too much work. So we're done. We got our whatchamacallit. That's all we need. I'll transfer that file to the other computer so we can print it up, so we can have it on file. Let me see something for a minute. Or I can still use it on there. Oh, we can. Boom. I can make another version. Okay, I can. This is where I can upgrade it on here. All right. Let me see what I want to do with this. Let me see. We can give it a kind of an old-timey look to it if we want to do it that way. I'm going to do it that way. Let's see. We can give it a kind of a black and white feature. I don't like that either. I want something, oh, we could do a black and white version of it like that. Oh, that looks pretty hot, don't it? That looks pretty cool, isn't it? I don't want to, see, that's why I said I'll get into this, man. I'll design this crazy looking label. That looks freaking sick. We could do that. Or we can give it a little kind of a little cartoon, like infrared kind of look to it. What are we gonna do with this? What are we gonna do? No, we don't want to. No. Discard. We can make it go with some neon in there. Let's put some neon in there. There we go. Comic book kind of look to it. Oh, it's a dot. Can I put the dots in there? Yeah. No, I won't do that. Let me see. Oh. We did little pixels. The time we gotta do pixels. All right, let's get some other things in here. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna do a touch up on this real quick. No, take this out. I want to go change. No, because if I change that, yeah, because I like that in there. But then we can put our own in there if we want. I can always go back and edit what I want in here. So let me see what we got going on here. How I want to do this. We can give it a cinema kind of style. Oh, that's pretty hot right there. We can give it a cinema look to it. No, I don't do that. I don't like that too much. Let me see. I gotta come with something. Let me see. We can give it saturation. Give it richer color. I like that rich color right there. Right, that's cool. I'm taking that. Add that nice rich color to it. And let me see. Booster colors. We get a boost. Come white or pale. Oh, we can get the eyebrows. I like that. That's hot. Keep those colors nice there. And let's put a nice shadow drop behind the back of this. Look at the size. Can we get the... There we go. I'll take this shadow drop there. I'm going to drop it up to a nice red. Here we go. And then we'll go in. Matter of fact, I should make that a little bit more thinner. A little thinner. I'll write this down a little bit thinner. There we go. That's perfect. Let me angle that a little bit so it has a little off to it. Then we're going to apply that. Then do a second channel. And then we'll make this a much larger size. All the way up. Here we go. Give it kind of a vintage look to it. Ah, there we go. That's beautiful. Love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I like that right there. That's perfect. Now I want to go in real quick. I need to go to that's perfect right there. The finish, we got that right there. That's good. That's all right there. A little boost right there. Got the shadow backdrop in there. All right, perfect. So, to make it official, this right here is how you make your labels. So you use sticker paper. This stuff is pretty good. This gives it a nice, deep, rich color. Let me show you. I have one of my labels over here. Oh, here we go. See how beautiful that label looks? It's a Black Series label. See how gorgeous that looks right there? Yeah. Paper is everything. If you got cheap paper, at the end of the day, your stuff will look like crap. If you got good paper, it would look fantastic. By the way, my ink in here is really cheap. So like I said, yeah, paper means everything. So fantastic that looks. That's our dedicated Black CINEMAX labels. All right, I like this. We're gonna go with this. I'm gonna save this for right now. I can always come back to this when I get finished doing the rest of the work on it. Let me see, save as, put it over here. Let's put down, oh no, we don't want it in that file, definitely, because we'll never find it over there. Let's put it in pictures over here. Let's bring it down to, let me see where we at. Let me break it down for you. Put it in here. And we'll put it under $19.76. Nah, I don't feel right about that. Let's put it down as 8. And there you go. So, it's just, at the end of the day, for him to push harder to make a better product. But he should be. Should be working hard to make a better product instead of ripping off customers at the end of the day. He really should. See how beautiful the labels look? These are gunmetals. And this right here are the dummy labels. Looks nice. That's some real good paper. Really good paper. Doesn't smear, nothing. Looks really nice. All right. How much shine do we put in this? Ooh, I'm gonna play my game system. So we could go with this one. We got different copies of which ones we want to use. I haven't decided which one yet. We'll do this one right here. Come on there. Got that one right there. We got multiple versions of these. I like that one. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, people. First things first, Jamie don't care. So you know that. He doesn't care at all, period. So he's not going to do the test. I'm going to tell you that right from the door. He's never going to do the test. It's not going to happen. He's not going to do it. And why? Because number one, he knows he can't do it. And number two, he just doesn't care. He's just going to rip you off and take your money. That's it. So he don't care to do tests. So when we get it down here, he doesn't care if his product looks like house paint. He don't care. As long as he just continue to figure out how to rip off people at the end of the day, he doesn't care. So that's what it comes down to. What's going to happen is a week's going to go by. You're not going to see any tests done by him. He's going to continue to push his product as if it never even happens and continue to burn people. We'll come down here and do the test, and they're just getting exposed even more. That's what's going to happen. And then he's going to continue to turn around, even after being exposed. Because we have exposed Jamie for multiple times. He's going to go in and just continue to sell bad products. That's it. Until somebody shuts him down completely. Is he still here running around? Oh, yeah, he's right there. Yeah, I just figured it out. If we put the pricing up, it blocks his message. He can't do anything on the other end. Nothing comes up. Wah, 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 wah. Then we have to hear him rant and carry on and get upset. Now, Jamie, when you rant and carry on about me, and you say I'm this, that, and the other, there's no proof to back anything up at all, period. Saying my stuff is too dark and you can't see it, yeah, that's virtually impossible. As I said before, my stuff is in a lot of places. Customers have my stuff. As a matter of fact, I have more customer demonstrations than you. Yes, I do. More demonstrations than you. I got over 9,000 videos on my account, so I have way more video demonstrations for customers than you. Back to, like I said, products don't really do much. And again, you don't back up anything you say our products do. Nothing at all. But I can back up every single thing that I say out of my mouth. Everything. Everything. Charlie the Train. $5 months. You know better than that. 5 freaking months. Come on, man. You know better than that. You know better than that. 5 months. Such a liar. Fake products that don't even exist. How dare you know better than that. Your documents. I got them all on file. I need to send it to the other email so we can get a print of that because we need to send that to the police. But send everything to the police, the detectives unit and FBI and all of them. And even the watch groups, all that, they have all this information. Even the Better Business Bureau, which I contacted today and gave them a slew of information on your products. And you're operating on an expired license. Ah, my goodness. This is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for this site because I'm like, where is the site? Oh, not that. That's what we're doing over here. That site went down for like 4 days. It was down for 4 days. They were doing some maintenance. They were working on it over there. So it went down. And that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting because I was saying, like, I know this guy didn't basically bring back a website back to life with an expired license sitting on top of it. And that's what I was waiting for. And sure enough, when I went and looked at, there it is right there. Expired. Never even filed the paperwork, nothing at all. And then we got you on YouTube, not only bringing the LLC back up, but advising people to buy off you when you haven't reported your wages. You're in a lot of trouble, buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta put my order. I'm buying this today. My ecosystem. That's my power plant. Boom! Ah, man, I tell you. Woo! Before I go, Jamie, explain something to you. Usually, I do these videos about you, and then I leave it be. This is different this time. I'm going to sink my claws into you. This is going to go on for a while. Now, I'm not worried about it hurting my business. It won't hurt my business. All I'm doing is just outing a troll that needs to be outed. I'm getting rid of somebody that doesn't need to be in the business. I'm digging you out of the system. That's what I'm doing. And whether I have to drag you into court and file all kinds of charges against you, which I've already had, which is already being processed, and sue you multiple times, whatever goes on, I'm definitely going to destroy you in the process. So you know this is happening. You got my full attention. You understand this? It's going to get really bad for you. Really, really bad for you, because you are a rip-off artist. You rob and you steal from people at the end of the day. And we got so much evidence on you of you doing these dirty acts. And then you keep it up one day, and Lord might call on you. Then you'll be gone for good. You do some dirty stuff. I couldn't imagine the stuff that you do off camera. I couldn't imagine the stuff you do off camera. I'm surprised ain't somebody out there hunting you down right now. You do some really dirty stuff. You rip off a lot of people. Sure enough, ripped off that church. Stole from them. I bet you never showed them that video of your product matching house paint. I bet you they never saw the video demonstration. You probably sat there and lied right in that man's face, just like you lied to all them other people about your products. But I'm going to expose all your products. I'm buying all your paint. I'm going to have every single one of them down here. We're going to unbox them. Matter of fact, I'm taking them over to the other work facility because we got a lot more light. Open up all those doors in there and put your screen paint on display. I'll put you against house paint. Any test that you haven't done will be completed on that day. Any lies that you put in your specification about your products will be put on display on that day. I'm giving you the opportunity to be a man, be a responsible person in business, to do the demonstrations yourself. And if you decide that because there's no way around it, you can't fake that demonstration. As you try to do with the network grade, you can't fake those demonstrations. You can have lights out, you can match that stuff. You can have lights on, you can match that stuff. Either way, you can't get around it. That stuff is really hard to get around. And network grade is a bit of a beast. I have batteries in this thing. I needed batteries yesterday. So as I'm working on here, I'm going to give you a week. I'm not going to mention you, not going to talk about you. That's basically about it. You got 1 week to get it done. When I come back on, if I don't see any videos on your channel, no tests, and you don't hear anything from me, your stuff is in the process of getting ordered. Just so you know, we're setting up to get ready for you. All right, well, that's basically about it. Gotta go. Hopefully he gets it done. He gets it done.